Alright, hello guys, welcome back to the Black Metal Rebellion. I'm your host Jesse Morgan, and this is going to be the fourth and final part to the 2,250 subs Q&A. Last time we had some questions from Fire, Spike Skittles, Extremity Retained, Angel Ripper, Scumdog Planet, Aaron Olton Jinbruns, and Black Lion Records. Go support them. Next questions are from Metalhead Kangaroo, who asks, have you seen Gwar live? And no, I have not. And even though I'm not really big into them anymore, I would probably go just for all the fucking shenanigans and antics that go on stage, and just how crazy their live show has to be. Like, I've seen videos, it looks fantastic and amazing and messed up. I've seen the giant fucking paper mache penis that shoots like blood cum foam into the crowd. Like, that's just ludicrous and looks fun as hell. So I would love to see them live, just for the jokes and shits and giggles of it. Now, Motley Crue for Everyone asks a few questions, kind of all rolled into one. He says, what are your top 5 favorite black metal bands from... And then he names a few countries, and he said, this should get you thinking. And it did. I had to go research a whole bunch of shit just to find out which ones I like from all these countries. So thanks for that. So anyways, he says, what's your favorite 5 black metal bands from Sweden? So after like 20 to 30 minutes of actually looking this up, this one wasn't even the hardest one. I've decided Bathory, Craft, Dissection, Marduk, Watain, and obviously I have to throw in Hyperion because they're a great new kind of black metal band, symphonic, epic black metal band that has come out. And I don't really like symphonic black metal, but these guys take the fucking cake. These guys are really good. They're not all up your ass with the keyboards and synths, and they're just excellent musicians. So yeah, those 5 plus Hyperion. From Norway, that was a little easier. I pretty much just went with most of the big 4: Immortal, Satyricon, Dark Throne, and then I went with instead of Mayhem and Burzum, I went with Gorgoroth and Takei. Just cause I didn't want to be cliche, but I also had to throw in Dark Throne because I've been getting more and more of their stuff recently, and I've kind of been getting more into them, so they had to be on this list. Finland was also a little bit difficult, but not too bad. So I chose Archgoat because fucking Archgoat. They're black metal, but they've also got some death kind of influences there. They've got some doom elements in there. They're not just straight up black metal. It's really good stuff, and I damn well need more Archgoat in my life. So if you feel generous, yeah. And then Goatmoon, I have one album by them, and it's because it's either rare or it's fucking expensive, and yeah. But they're really good. Just kind of epic, somewhat folky black metal. Their newest album was really folky though. I'm not too into the new one. I like their earlier stuff better, like Finished, Steel Storm, or whatever it's called, Varjot, and then the third one, it's sort of similar named. But yeah, I'm more of an early Goatmoon kind of guy. Then I went with Sargeist, because fucking Sargeist, I need more of him in my life too. So if you have a sudden urgency to be generous and want to send the Rebellion some Sargeist besides, you know, the first Tyranny Returns demo, I'm all about it. I will be very thankful for it. Horna, they're really good. I definitely need more of them in my collection. I only have the one EP and their second album, which I swear to God is their first one, because the Hid Attorney is a demo. So whoever tells me otherwise can blow it out their ass. Beharit. Beharit's really good. I really need a copy of Drawing Down the Moon. because holy fuck, I forgot how good that was. I listened to that when I first got into black metal, and then I just didn't listen to it again for some reason. But like last week, I threw on Drawing Down the Moon. So good. Oh my god, it rivals Dark Endless by Marduk for like that doomy black metal second wave sound. It's just, oh. So yeah, Beherit. And just a random one, Thy Serpent. Just because they don't get much love, and I think they're really, really good. And I'd love to have a t-shirt by them. I know Cal from Plague Wielder has a shirt by them, and I'm like, you son of a bitch, kid, I want that shirt. lucky kid has that shirt. But yeah, the next two are easy, sort of. I mean, it was easy to figure out where they're from, but there's so many bands to narrow down, and I'm like, son of a bitch. So anyways, Canada, Finite, obvious choice there. And since I picked Finite, I also have to throw on Fire Cult. But then another one's pretty obvious, Akitsa. If you've been a fan of Wyatt's channel at all, you'll know Akitsa. Something recently that caught my attention in one of the Metalhead boxes, which is Catovolcus, with their Jurgovia album. It was really, really, really good. I was not expecting it to be that good. It would be on my end of the year list if it was from 2017. Can you make an end of the year list that doesn't include albums from that year? I don't know. I might break the mold and just do that anyways. And then I kind of had to throw in Ankreg because I don't see anyone talking about them, and they need the recognition. Ankreg is really good. That's ANHKREHG. Ankreg. Quebec black metal at its finest. And for a bonus, because this dude needs more support, he's really fucking cool, Priest's solo project of Enochian. Go check him out. I did a review for the Scrolls of Necropolis, or something like that, a while back. That album, it was really good. He doesn't get enough recognition. I don't see too many people talking to him. I know Wyatt did a review for the two albums that he released back in the day. He's got a new one now, and he's working on a fourth, I think. So go check out Of Enochian. Next, 5 favorite black metal bands from USA. If you've been watching my channel at all recently, you know I'm obsessed with Ashpool. So Ashpool. And then Human Bodies. They have a few demos, an EP, split with Leather Chalice, and they also have a compilation CD out with all of their demos and stuff on it. So go check out Human Bodies. I can't remember where they're from. I want to say Cleveland, but I know that's wrong. It starts with a C, I think. Anyways, check out Human Bodies. Good stuff. Summon. They're another black metal band that no one talks about, and they always talk about summoning. But check out Summon. They're like a blackened, groovy thrash type of black metal that fucking nobody talks about and just gets thrown to the side for some reason. I really like all their stuff they've done. I think Of Black Blood or Baptized in Fire is probably their best releases. But I also have really enjoyed their new one called Fallen, so there's that. And then obvious one, Inquisition. Everyone loves Inquisition, who can, you know, obviously stand the guy's voice, which kind of sound like frog black metal vocals. But honestly, once you get past that, if you can stand Attila Caesar from Mayhem, then you can stand this guy's vocals. And two that definitely need, you know, shout outs just because, that's Yellow Eyes. Sick with Bloom, I think, was the most recent album. It's been overlooked a bit. Wyatt and Canyon Bickle have both showed it off in their channels, I believe. I'm pretty sure Count Blegroth has finally showed off a copy a while back, before his personal updates he's done. So he's into them too. You just need to check them out. They're really good, not so talked about, and I think they're overlooked a bit. And Axeman, that kind of side project that Valon did. and needs to do more of, or it's the guy from Arisminda. He might be the same dude. Anyways, yeah. I hope Axeman does more. Maybe releases a CD version of it so I can rip it to my Xbox and actually listen to it. Because I'm not paying 10 euros for a digital copy of it. I'm sorry, man. I'm not paying 10 euros for a digital copy. It's not happening. Not for 3 songs. But yeah, Axeman is really good. It's like a thrashy kind of, just thrashy slash normal black or normal metal elements mixed into second wave black metal. It's so good. There needs to be more fucking releases by that band. So do more. So yeah. And the last one was the hardest one to think of. Poland. Pause the video right now and think off the top of your head 5 bands from Poland. And no, Behemoth doesn't count. Everyone knows Behemoth is from Poland. Can't think of any? Yeah, neither could I. I had to look this up. I had to go to fucking the Metal Encyclopedia or the Metal Archives or whatever and look up like those 3,000 bands under Poland to figure out which ones were my favorite. So thanks for that. Mgła, obviously they're really, really good. I need more. I only have the first 2-3 EP demo things from them. I need Groza. I need Hearts Towards None. I need Existence something, Future whatever. I don't fucking know. That the full length album that they did, for God's sakes, that one. They're also a part of a band called Kriegsmachine, which is really, really cool. Also from Poland, obviously. So check them out if you're into Mgła. They're not the same. They're a little bit more kind of like heavier towards like the death metal-y side, but it's still black metal. It's hard to explain. But it's good. Graveland, it's, you know, that's an obvious one. Really good stuff. Just pretty much second wave black metal with some kind of Viking and folky elements here and there sporadically. Arcona, but more so the new album. Polaris, I believe, is the new album. And this one I totally forgot was from Poland, but Cult de Ghouls. Cult de Ghouls is amazing. Coven, Henbane, Hexen, the Something of Lucifer EP they did that no one talks about. But yeah, really good stuff. And finally, these guys need a shout out as well, but Black Altar. Black Altar, they've got a self-titled, they've got Death Fanaticism, they've got a few splits and another EP or demo. Just, it's really, really good, raw, second wave black metal, and they do not get enough attention. Go listen to Black Altar. I'm all out of juice. Okay, what are we at here? 13 minutes? I think we can finish this off quickly. Mr. Death Metal asks, top 5 death metal bands and top 5 death metal vocalists. You can just take the vocalists from these bands that I say, man. I'm not going through the names of the vocalists. Top 5 death metal bands. Duh, 6 Feet Under, because I love Chris Barnes. Massacre. Check out From Beyond, really good stuff. Grave. Not so much a fan of the vocals all the time, but it's really, really good old school death metal. And that's what I thought you meant, by the way, when you said top 5 death metal bands. I assumed you meant old school death metal, not like slam or brutal death metal. And then Entombed, really, really good. The Left Hand Path is probably the best thing they ever did. And then Entrails, kind of more modern style of old school death metal, if that makes any sense. But yeah, those 5 and their vocalists. So thank you for that, Mr. Death Metal. Next is a question from Dylan Moore, who asks, how do you feel about sludge metal like I Hate God, Crowbar, Down, Acid Bath, and stuff like that? I had to kind of look up what sludge metal was, because at first, like, sludge metal, is that really a genre? Come on. And then it's apparently southern rock influenced doom hardcore mixed together. And I listened to I Hate God, and that's pretty much what it was. It's like doom with hardcore vocals. I'm like, wow, okay, I can dig this. So yeah, I Hate God was really good. Crowbar didn't really impress me too much, but I only had time to look up 1 or 2 songs, and it was really, really slow. And not a lot of like crunchy energy type of doom riffs. So I'm just kind of like, down. I can't stand Phil Anselmo's vocals in anything besides Scour or Viking King Crown, whatever it's called. Even that's kind of But yeah, not a big fan of Phil Anselmo, so no to down. Acid Bath was weird. I saw some live stuff. I didn't really see any actual like official videos or like straight from an album songs. I just saw some live stuff because that's what first popped up, and I didn't feel like searching too much. And it was like 2:30 in the morning last night. So yeah, I don't know. It seems like something I could potentially get into if I had time to get into that when I'm not already looking for new black metal, new slam and stuff like that. So yeah, sludge is good. Next is a question from Voice of Evil, who says, has it been hot as hell where you live? Because it's been hotter than Satan's asshole here. Yes and no. When it hasn't been raining, it's been fucking hot as hell. I think maybe we had like within the last month and a half, maybe 1 or 2 days that were kind of chilly. But yeah, it's been like 80 degrees, 85 degrees Fahrenheit. I guess what would be, your guys' system, but we go by Celsius here, so it's like been anywhere from 28 to 32 degrees Celsius here. It's fucking hot. And yeah, I have a fan going on in my room just because of we're in the top floor of a house and hot air rises. So yeah, it's been fucking hot when it's not been raining. So, and finally, the last question on this is by Dantalion Ashfodel. He says, do you listen to Nuwabum or Nuwatham? Now that being new wave of British heavy metal and new wave of traditional heavy metal. And not really, but I did check out a few bands, sort of. Not really into the new wave of traditional heavy metal, but I'm willing to give new wave of British heavy metal a shot. Witchfinder General was really cool. I think there was a band called Satan that I might want to check out, and apparently there's a band called Demon that did a track on Night of the Demons or something like that. But yeah, I didn't really check them out too much, and I don't really know too much about the new wave of British heavy metal. But it's like I liked Witchfinder General, so it seems like it could be something I could get into when I'm not, being brutal or grim. So yeah, and that's it. So hopefully I answered all your guys' questions to your satisfactory. If there's something that came up that you asked and you find that I didn't really hit what you were looking for, maybe throw your comments or suggestions about what you would rather hear about in the comment section below this video or whatever video your question came up in. Other than that, this has been kind of fun. There's definitely some interesting questions here. I hope you learned a little bit about me. Yeah, good times, guys. Collection updates and other shit coming really soon. And stay tuned for Friday when I drop that Drakir and Clysaidra split, hopefully. Also working on a new song for Drakir already too. It's really fucking weird. It's barely black metal sounding in riffs, but it's still gonna have my vocals, so we'll see if I even keep it. But yeah, for glory, for the rebellion, Slimerella out.